Whoa, I'm back. What? That's crazy. I'm back. What does me being back mean? Um, Means probably gonna do some stuff. Now here's the deal. Every single time in the past, as I've been a YouTuber for as long as I have, a lot of people don't know this, but I've been a YouTuber for I want to say 6 years by now. I can actually check. So I joined YouTube on March 2nd, 2015. That is 7 years of being on YouTube. Now, to be fair, Okay, so I've been doing this whole thing for 7 years, and I may have joined 7 years ago, but I didn't really start posting till about a year later when I post my first video. And that means I've more or less been doing YouTube for 6 years. Honestly, I think that's still a really big achievement. But there's one thing that's always stayed the same. I always make these crazy promises. I'll upload every single day. Oh my gosh, I've made that mistake more than once. And I just recently made that mistake again. I always think I can do it, but I always lose motivation, and until recently, I never really knew why. But I understand now. I didn't really feel like recording anything. Now, being a YouTuber, that might seem kind of hard to believe. This is something you like, right? Yeah, every once in a while I would have a video I was excited to make and wanted to do and had fun while doing it, even though sometimes it would get a little bit more tedious, meaning it would probably be boring to record some parts. But by the end of the day, I still, got what I mostly wanted, which was a video out for you guys to enjoy. That's my favorite part. A lot of other YouTubers might say that their favorite part is making the video, editing the video, or preparing for the video, or something like that. But my favorite part is just hearing how you guys enjoy the video. That proves I did something. And my goal, at least was since I was little, was to be kind of a person who makes others happy. If that makes sense, I wanted my videos to be that, place you go when you're sad. You watch one of my videos. That's what I wanted people to do. But I now realize I lost another goal I had. When I was really little, when I first started doing YouTube, I didn't know how to edit. But I didn't take that as an excuse to not make videos. I took it as a good thing. The good thing was, with no editing, I could keep the videos as real as possible. Well, I'll be honest, I was really, in lack of better words, not that smart. Editing makes a video better, and you don't have to hide anything. But I think I had the right idea. I didn't want to edit anything out. I wanted you guys to see everything I made, even when I was that young. And the same still kind of remains now. But I realized I've not been super duper real. As real as I could have been, at least. And as motivated as I could have been. You see, for a good amount of time, I had the idea in my head that this whole YouTube thing was like a ticking time bomb. That if I didn't get successful in a certain amount of time to start making some sort of income, I would, without getting too much into my own personal life, I wouldn't have as much time to do this anymore. Take that as you will, it's nothing bad. If anything, what would have happened could have been a good thing, a good opportunity and everything, but I wouldn't let my younger self down. I wouldn't let myself now down. Because deep down, even though it may seem annoying or kind of boring or kind of tedious to make a YouTube video, I knew the real goal at the end. To make people happy. But I lost it. I lost that sense. I didn't care about it as much anymore. I always tried to remind myself that the goal was to make people happy. I'd always try to remind myself and say it wasn't always for the money. But when you realize how much the idea of the money can influence your actions, it gets crazy. Honestly, crazy. Now, of course, when I was young, I still wanted to get popular, but I was never focused on the money. I just wanted people to know who I was. And I don't think that's a bad reason. I think it's a perfectly fair reason and an understandable one to start. But the money thing, it almost ruined my videos. And let me explain how. Here we are on the Enduminia YouTube channel, aka my YouTube channel. And before I do anything else, I forgot I have a face cam. Here I am. Hello. We have my YouTube channel, and we're gonna look through some of these videos so I can kind of give you a better understanding of what I mean. You see this video right here? This video was a good idea, I'd say. I don't think it was a bad idea, but I don't think anyone understood the true meaning of it unless I directly told them. There are some people who know what the real reason of this video was. I was going to use a topic or a idea known as trend hopping. And what that is, it's where you take a popular event, a popular thing or person, and you use that to make your video get more popular. Now, in my head, this was a good idea. I mean, come on. I'll use Mr. Beast and use him as kind of a crutch to boost along. While this isn't a frowned upon idea, and honestly, a lot of YouTubers use it today, and it is a smart tactic, I wasn't doing it for fun. If you notice, and if you watch that video, you would know that I didn't like League of Legends. I still don't. I do not like that game. But I put myself through it because I thought by the end of the day, I'm doing something that'll get me more views. Doing something that would solve that time crunch. And we find here, it didn't. It did, it did good. A lot better than a lot of the other videos I was posting recently, but it did seem like my plan worked. But not in the way I wanted it to. In fact, let me take you to another place. My YouTube studio. And we can actually look on how good this video did. As you can see, we are looking here, and this is basically the stats of my YouTube video. How good it did, how much people liked it, how much they didn't like it, and all of those good things. And do you want to know how many things were gained from this? See this blue line? This tells me all of the people who weren't subscribed before, but, you know, maybe could have considered it now. There's barely any blue. There's a good amount of purple, but that was because I would tell people a lot about this video a lot. So a lot of people knew. That's not growth. This didn't help. If we look on Rach, we see 667 impressions. That's pretty good. But views from impressions are only 30. That doesn't help my case at all. If I were to only base the views on views by impressions, it would be one of my lower performing videos, just like these other ones. Lower than most of my videos have done before. That's a complete backtrack in the other direction. And I mean, people did enjoy the video. I will admit, I did see comments, you know, nice comments and everything, like, you know, W, League of Mid, you know, obviously people were playing along with the joke that, you know, this is kind of a cringe game. But some people enjoyed the video, and people would tell me, you know. But, it didn't work. It didn't work the way I wanted it to. In my head, I thought this video would be a amazing video. Absolutely break the standards, break the barrier of Enduminia, and get me to that next point in my life, and yet it did not. It left me exactly where I was. Not a single subscriber gained. Let that sink in. 55 people watched this video. About 30, I'd say, were new people who haven't seen my channel before. This video, which could have got 30 more subscribers, got 0. 0. Again, let that sink in. A video I made that was made to be good, to be successful, flopped. And it really flopped. I tried so many things to make this thing more popular. I kept telling people about it. I even changed the thumbnail. The thumbnail used to be a lot different, something I thought would work well, and it didn't. I tried to make it better. But it didn't work. None of it worked. That leads us to Minecraft, but I can only use a shovel. You may have not have understood this before, but if you know YouTube, this thumbnail and this title were basically made for views. I had a different thumbnail for this too, but, well, I like this thumbnail. I think it's a great thumbnail. And I would still use it even if I wasn't trying to look for views. It's an overall pleasing thumbnail, it gets right to the point, and it shows what I want to do. But, again, all done for views. Now, I'm not saying that, oh, if I was doing this, you know, just for fun, to make people happy, I wouldn't use this title. It's a great title. But my motivation wasn't to make a great title so I can make more people see it, making more people happy. My motivation was make a title that people will see, recognize, and associate it with other videos they've seen, overall getting me a boost in views, giant boost. Same with the thumbnail. Analyze other thumbnails, make sure it's absolutely perfect, and then post it. I went through 2 thumbnails. It's still the same thing. I made thumbnails that would attract the algorithm. And this time, it kind of worked. I got a lot more views than normal. My watch time was great. But, wait a minute. My watch time was great. No. My watch time wasn't great. The watch time is only 1.2% better. That's barely any growth at all. This video was also made to pique the interest. It had over 1,000 impressions. Over 1,000. You know how many people watched? 57. This video wasn't here for me to just complain. This video was here to help you understand why what I was doing was wrong. Everything here is just not the initial goal I had, and you can tell. That's the worst part. When I'm editing for views, I'm sure when I'm doing these things just for views, the overall value of the video trickles down, and you can notice this in the watch time. One of the biggest things YouTubers could ever, see in the average view duration, sorry. The average view duration is the biggest thing. 3 minutes. 2. 2. Again. 1. 0. 5 seconds. Someone clicked on my video for 5 seconds. They didn't want to see it anymore. We keep going. This one did really good. It's a Saturday, it makes sense. It's a weekend, people aren't busy, but so many zeros. So many. No one thought my content was good enough. Well, I wouldn't say no one. Most didn't. And see this right here? This is what I really wanted to show you. At 44 seconds, only 33% of people that clicked on this video, gone. I couldn't keep their attention for a minute. And this could be because maybe I didn't do enough practice, but what I really think it was is that I wasn't giving it my true and honest full try. This wasn't my best effort. And it shows. It shows it wasn't my best effort. The last thing I want to show you, because I'm taking way too much time, I would go in depth on the Minecraft hardest challenge ever, which you could probably also tell this entire concept, this entire thumbnail, title, all based on trying to get views. Yeah. The biggest thing I did for views, 2 things. The Life of a YouTuber series, daily uploading. They kind of go hand in hand, so we'll just count it as one. The Life of a YouTuber series was my last ditch effort to grow and grow and only grow. But here's the worst part of that. The real reason I know this wasn't the real me, I didn't show you guys everything I did. Because in my head, I was only doing it for the views. Not to encapsulate my life, not to show you guys how to be a better YouTuber, and not to do any of those things, because if I really wanted to, I would have gone and did those things. There are only really like 3, maybe 4 videos in this whole series that I actually am proud I made. And that's the day of a life of the day of the life of a YouTuber, day 5, day 3, and day 2. That's it. That is it. I made 3 videos I was actually somewhat proud of because there was good things that happened in those videos. Those were the videos where I encapsulated memories and I showed my life. Day 5 was the 4th of July. I got to spend time with my dad. My dad got to get my screen fixed, and he got to show off that. And day 2, I went and watched the Minions movie. All things part of my life, and you could say day 8 was pretty good too, but I didn't show any of the rehearsal stuff, I just showed the drive there. And even that was barely anything, and I mostly just showed my dad because I knew people liked him. It got to the point where I thought my myself was so unenjoyable. I'd rather have my dad be on camera so I can have people stay. That video is one of the worst of the entire series. It is the third worst. And that's what happens when I stop. When I stop caring. When I stopped caring was about day 7. Nah. Day 6. Day 6 is when things really started to go downhill. Day 6, 18 views. 23, a little bit of a pickup. 9, 10, 2, 7. I'm not counting the last one because that was me announcing that the series is over. Those videos had no passion. You know what videos did have passion, though? Episode 5. I spent time with my dad and had a good, genuine, honest, fun time. Day 3. I got to see my dad act goofy and fun, and I got to show a real side of him that not everyone sees. And Life of a YouTuber. Day 2. Still one of the higher performing ones. 21 views. But all those other videos, the ones that start to dip in quality, those are all ranked less than some of my favorite videos in the series. And do you know why? It's because I wasn't proud of them, and I wasn't happy while making them. I'm not saying I'm depressed. I'm far from it. I have a wonderful life. It's just here it didn't show. I didn't show the good parts of my life. On day 3, I also went to a party. It was a super fun party. I didn't show a single second of it. All because the mic I bought, which, by the way, I still have it. Here it is. $20 for this. Barely sounds good. I barely use it. I bought it for the series because I thought, make the video better. Thus getting me more views. Thus making the goal happen. And honestly, if I start sounding mad, it's because I'm getting more mad at myself. This is a video mostly for me. And for you, of course, so you can understand how I'm thinking with all this, but I just wanted to show you guys why this wasn't working. But I keep making false promises. And younger me, he never made promises. But I bet if he did, it didn't matter if the videos were low quality. He was having fun. And it's a lot harder to have fun when you're trying to think of the best idea to get a clickable video. That's not fun. Playing with your friends, that's fun. Doing things that probably wouldn't conform to your, like average audience, but you still like to do it, is fun. Making the videos not about what you're doing, but about you, that is fun. But I lost that. And it's not the first time I lost it. Guys, it's not the first time I lost that spark. There's sometimes where I play games that I think would be fun, but sometimes they tank, and that demotivates me. This video, the most extreme Pokemon randomizer, was made to get views, I will admit. But guess what? It was something I wanted to do. It didn't get views, I never touched it again. But who knows, if I kept going, I could have built a bigger audience. I'll never know because I gave up. But giving up isn't the end. I said in here, and it's best highlighted in a comment that was left. Failure is okay when you learn from it. Honestly, I'm pretty proud of that quote. But this is something I should have learned here. I should have learned here. And I could just keep going down the list. There's so many videos. Just keep going down and down and down. All the videos that didn't do the best, failure is okay. As long as you learn from it. What? That sounds like perfect words. Who could have thought of that? Oh, wait. I thought of that. I thought of that, and I have not used it. And since that video, I just was barely motivated to start doing YouTube videos. I started doing a lot more art, which I do have fun with, but I would never record the art because I always thought no one would watch it. When was that gonna end? And honestly, it could have maybe never ended. But I understand now. I understand what I really should have been remembering this entire time. A goal I had when I wanted Enduminia to really take off. I didn't want people to watch the videos for what I was doing. I wanted them to watch the videos for me. There are other YouTubers that do the exact opposite of that. There's probably some that think they could care less about me. It just matters about what I'm doing. And sometimes they do get successful. Really successful. But if we go back to my old philosophy, that's not real. So I'm done. I'm joking. I'm not quitting. Oh my gosh, no. Like I just said, failure is okay as long as you learn from it. Time to learn. From now on, I'm not gonna make some crazy structure from my videos. From now on, I'm not gonna spend a bunch of time trying to figure out the best things to do. From now on, if I have an idea, I'll just go do it. I'll do something because I want to enjoy it and I want to make content for you guys. As long as I'm having fun while recording the video, as long as I make the video interesting enough while I'm editing it, that's fair. That's what I want from now on. Now I'm sorry for this video being like 30 minutes long, and I don't really think there's any parts I would have to like edit out except like the very beginning. So this video is going to be very low edited. It's probably going to end up being about like 30 or something minutes. But I wanted to sit down and really talk to you guys and hope that you can understand this is what I want to do. I'm not going to conform to these things anymore. No more trying to make my videos a short amount of time because I want to get more watch time. No, how about make your videos more entertaining so people want to watch longer, thus making them happier. Don't make your videos shorter to appease an algorithm. Make sure you are more entertaining. And I can't be entertaining if I'm not having fun. So let's have fun. At the time of recording this, summer is upon us. Summer ends around, let me just do a quick search. When does summer end? When does summer end? September 22nd. Wow. I meant like summer in school, but I mean, you know, August 31st, that's when some people say, so around there maybe. June 1st. Yeah. Okay. Around end of September, end of August, around there. I still have a summer. So, for the rest of this summer, why don't we just have fun? No more promises. At least not for now. Ugh. Well, it's time for a new age of Enduminia. One that isn't trying to appease an algorithm. Let's make a new era on YouTube, where we're just a bunch of creators who do stuff we want to do, and not doing stuff for other people. So like I said, let's have fun this summer. And I'll see you all in the next video. See ya! Oh, actually, I think it'd be a lot cooler. Yeah. See ya!